Live. I am live. Yep, I'm live on both YouTube and TikTok. Welcome, all you fine people. We'll be starting off in just a second. I'm going to be doing some organizing in the shed tonight. Yesterday, I was doing a whole bunch of pumpkin carving, but today I have to actually take care of some aspects of the shed. And now that I found myself here, and I'm not watching no sports game, but a lot of people are. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for dropping in. I hope you guys enjoy another live stream of me. This one's gonna be organizing and just kind of hanging out in the shed. I did some pumpkin carving yesterday, and I'm showing off that pumpkin. I'm also doing it from another angle because I'm gonna need to put some things back in place. But there is this package that my mom got me. Thank you, Mother, by the way, for getting me this package that is supposedly sleeves. Oh, I gotta shut this door. Anyways, back to what I was saying. My mom got me this package that has supposedly sleeves in it for organizing the Lego magazines. That's right, we'll be doing some more organizing with the Legos. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. I tried hard with the pumpkins. But the pumpkin is behind me right here. I'll be showing it off while I'm doing this. And thank you for joining in, those of you on YouTube and on TikTok. This will be a fun live stream. I don't think it'll be that long, but we're just going to have some fun and just go live in general. Because, I can, therefore, I'm doing it. I'm having some fun doing it, too. Now, these are sleeves that I'm really hoping can fit magazines. Let's find out. Moment of truth over here. Oh, and I got some other stuff that will also help the organization process. More of the dividers, so I can put more effort into dividing it, which will also be doing this. There is also something else. All right. These types of folders. It's fun to have these. They're vanilla folders, but they're purple. I think purple's a good theme for all of the Lego stuff that I have going on. Distracted by my phone. It's okay. I'll put most of my attention towards you fine people joining in on this live stream. Now we're just going to do a little bit of organizing in the shed today. Yesterday I did a bunch of pumpkin carving, and maybe I'll do more pumpkin carving. I do have fun doing that. Oh, I love you too, man. Oh, nice. Let's see. So we've got tons of magazines, but Lego magazines. Let's see if this fits. And of course, I'm going to start off with my favorite one. If I can get it to be sealed up and kept in better condition, then I'm going to take that opportunity. I'm going to make sure to do that. So let's do, yeah, good. The 1998 stay-at-home holiday shopping catalog. Hopefully this fits in this protective sleeve. It kind of feels like it's going to. Yep, yeah. Okay, good. All right, we got ourselves a winner. Thank you, Mother, for giving me these sleeves. Now I can properly store this Lego magazine, and it can stay in great condition for hopefully years to come. Thanks for all the likes, thanks for the follows, and thanks for tuning in. Right now, we're just doing some organizing, and this is the first magazine slipped into a sleeve. Just want to make sure that it's not. There we go. Look at that. It's a 1998 Lego magazine shop at home catalog. Oh no. Damn it. All right. Okay, so they do fit, but now they don't fit inside of the box. So these do not work. So we will have to go back and figure that out. So I guess it has to be something different. getting close. I did in this live stream, but we still got things to do. We still got some organizing to do in the shed, and you know, pumpkin to show off, which is right behind me. But these inserts are just too big, so they're gonna need to go back because I cannot use them. But it is a great thing to get. But now I need to make sure to put all this stuff in here so they can be returned. Thank God that things can be returned. Regardless, we can still do more separation, which is exactly what I want for all the stuff that's in this this file cabinet right here. Just need to get this. There we go. In here. Just like that. Look at that. Nice, right? Okay, so that's going to be over here because that will be returned. Now, I can bring attention to, well, 1998 can have its own category. It was a great year. So I'm going to just take one of these file dividing folders, slip it in to the file cabinet just like this. And I'm going to move that one that this 1998 one is going to get its own area so it can stay in better condition regardless. I don't need to worry about it as much. Who's this? Congrats. Let's see. And instead of using this file cabinet, instead of using this file folder, which is a standard vanilla folder, I can flip it. So the Bionicle comics are in a purple folder, so we keep the colors similar throughout all of the organization. It'll make it a lot more fun. And also paying attention to those types of details is always a plus when it comes to organizing. There we go. Now, what else can I divide? Right. Now that I have a whole bunch of these file folders, I'm going to have to start over here on this side. I'm going to take things like this Lego Systems booklet, which is a lot of different, just to show you what it is. It's like, it used to be really fun to look at when I was a kid. You see how it's a really intricate like map of all of the different Lego sets that you can buy with the pirates. Yeah, that's what you got going on right here. And it actually looks pretty cool, and it's a lot of fun to like daydream looking at all of these. I remember like playing in my head when I would watch this, but these ones are like, you know, just sets that they used to sell, but the instructions to build those sets, if you bought those pieces another way, which you can still do that. You can just buy Lego pieces. But this will go right here, and it gets its own folder because I'm very proud of that booklet. That booklet had a lot of good things to build within it. And then we move on over here to do the Steven Spielberg's Lego Studio set. That gets its own divider now. It's in its own area. This way, everything kind of just... Oh, right. And the quick start guide, and not the CD for the camera that it came with. It's for stop motion creation. Back in the 90s. I know, right? And the guide to the CD-ROM on how you're supposed to operate said CD-ROM and use the software, which I don't even know if I really still have the camera. We're going to look through some of the boxes today, I think. It's always fun to look through them boxes. It really is. Let's see. So this one, which is the McDonald's Lego set, that also will get its own category. And I can put dividers. I could put little labels on these later on to be very specific on what's inside of it. So if I can really divide everything into its own folder, and then put a protective sleeve on it, that's most preferred in my head on how I'd like to keep this organized. Now I have green dividers and purple dividers. So I'm going to be paying attention to which ones I'm using for which. Let's see. So right now the next one that we'll put a divider for is the train set. This train set was Lego Systems. I don't remember what year this was from, but does it have a 1996? This is a 1996 Lego set that was a train set, and it was a pretty hefty, pretty cool one, honestly. I really loved playing with it. I remember I used to do scenarios where it would break. It was a good thing. Thanks for tuning in on YouTube and on TikTok. Feel free to push like, subscribe, watch my other videos too when I'm done streaming today if you want. I mean, it's a bunch of videos on this is how I do things, and I like having all of you guys here. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you. Today we're just organizing in the shed, not doing any pumpkin carving, but we did do pumpkin carving yesterday, and that's right here. That's the pumpkin that came out yesterday. But right now we're focusing on these fun Lego sets that have the booklets that I still have, because I have more dividers to separate them into their own areas. They'll get little, like, you see how it has little tabs right here? I can do custom tabs for each one and print them out. You know. Oh, and all of this stuff is the NASA stuff. Good. We're just trying to make sure that we're separating each area into its own. So, like, I can see I have pirate ships and colonial ships, or whatever they're called, in the folder that has the submarines. So I'm going to take these folders, or these booklets, and put them into their own file folder. Now, this one's going to be old. 1996 too. This one's 1996. I remember buying this one when I was a bit older, but it's because they like re-released them because of popular demand, and it doesn't actually say the year that this was printed, which is kind of weird. Most of them have a year somewhere, but the pirate ship and the colonial ship are both going to get their own divider because they're kind of both similar sets, so it makes sense for them to be sharing the same folder or the same file folder. But overall, when I get inserts for them, they'll be separated, but they'll still most likely be in the same area because I kind of like them being there. And then I got this submarines, a helicopter. Oh, those are rescue vehicles. All right, so rescue vehicles can stay inside of the area that has already been established for them. Now I grab another one of these file dividers and put it into my file folder. And now I have another place to put submarines. So these submarines were from back in the day. I don't know which year these are from because they kind of stopped putting the year. 95. This was 1995. I remember building this submarine, and it took me a really long time, and it was very difficult. And it broke almost instantly because it's very fragile. It's a lot of fun to play with, but my cousin made me break it, and I cried, I remember. Or he didn't make me break it. He just picked me up while I was holding it, and I dropped it. And I remember feeling so defeated. It was a very sad moment. And let's see, these are all the Tekken ones. Those can all stay together. Star Wars ones, they can all stay together. I'm not really going to divide them too specifically in that regard. I'd like to keep them separated for the most part by just sets. Not necessarily like, oh, the dinosaur ones. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I've got two of the dinosaur ones. This one probably can be divided. It's good times in here. I'm having fun organizing and whatnot. We're doing the organizing of Lego booklets. If you're just tuning in, I'm doing a little bit of organizing, and I was hoping to put some sleeves on some things, but the sleeves weren't the right size to fit in the file cabinet. But we're still moving along and trucking along and getting some progress done with more of these Lego booklets. And Lego booklets are going right in here into this file cabinet, separated upon the set collections. So we've got that one now done. Let's see, next area is the ninjas. They got their own area. The medieval castles, those are all together. I'm not going to separate those, that wouldn't make any sense. The Bionicle comics, once again with the Bionicle comics. The 1998 issue magazine. Which year was this one? Oh, this is another 1998. That should go with this one. So 2 1998 magazines from Lego. Which year was this one? 1999. So 98, 99, that's right. I don't need to separate these ones. That's all good. So 98 and 99 are right by each other. And they're the Lego magazines that you would purchase Legos from at home easily. Kind of like, how we do it on the internet. The year 2000. No, those are all the year 2000. Okay, good. And then we've got all of the years of 2001. All of 2001 grouped up. Yep, that's perfect. Now we move on to the next, which is 2002. That's all grouped up. Don't need to separate those. 2002 is like the only year that every issue is accounted for, as in every quarterly issue and every holiday or special issue from 2002 is here in the collection, which is a bit of a shocker, actually, that's like the only year that I have everything from. And then the 2003, that one's looking good. 2004 and 2005. All right, and now I have this booklet, which is the Statue of Liberty, which I'm going to actually push this all down. And grab another one of these dividers, which now I have more than I definitely need. And I put that in here. Right there. Oh, no. Perfect. No, that's not good. Okay. All right. There we go. This one's fragile. It has some water damage. A couple of them have water damage. Not happy about it, but it did happen. And I'll figure out later why. Still don't know how water got into it. I need to get a category for these ones, but I want them to be closer to the Bionicle comics because, the classic booklets for building some really old style sets are on this side right here, and then it kind of turns into magazines as it goes along. I basically have Lego magazines compared to Lego booklets. Not a whole bunch of Lego booklets in comparison to how many of the Lego magazines I decided to keep, which I didn't really realize how many of those I actually have until right now when I put them all into this thing. It is nice to reorganize some things. But let's see. So I have a whole bunch of these folders. I could use these to... I think it would be nice to do the Lego system booklets, which are the booklets that you used to get when you would buy a Lego. There was a booklet that would come inside of the Lego box that wasn't associated necessarily with the actual Lego set you bought. It was mainly the promotion for you to buy more Legos. So we're going to put that into a vanilla envelope and then slide that back in here. And Lego Mania stuff, basically. That's what we're going through right now. Bunch of that, because they used to do Lego Mania promotions, and I don't think they do that anymore, but they might. I don't always pay attention to what Lego's currently doing. I'm kind of a retro Lego guy. I have a whole bunch of Legos, and I like to keep track of the stuff that used to be really, really great to... Not right now, but... Oh, sorry, I was not talking to you. You guys over there on YouTube and on TikTok, I was like responding to the text, but verbally, which I didn't respond to the text properly because they can't hear me. It's a text message, but I will text them back soon. Definitely. That takes care of that. I think we're going to move on to the next thing that we're going to do in the shed today. If you're just tuning in, this is just hanging out and organizing in the shed tonight. Last night we carved some pumpkins, and that's the pumpkin right there that I carved last night, and it came out pretty good. There's another pumpkin I carved, and I also have a couple more pumpkins I could carve. So if I really want to, we could just keep carving pumpkins. If people really want that, I can carve another pumpkin. Or, you know, like we could just do what I planned on doing coming in here. Regardless, you know, it's going live and it's having fun. That's what's important right now, just to go live and have some fun with it. Now I've got this vanilla folder that I'm not going to use anymore. Lid back onto this guy. That's another box that can come out of here. I got what I needed out of there. And what is this all about? Oh, right. These are fully assembled old disc throwing bots. It's like, I believe it flicks. I think you flick the wheels. I don't remember how to do this. Regardless, I didn't realize that I left all these assembled inside of their little Technic boxes. But if anyone remembers these, you got a box like this, and then you'd get like a figurine that would fight other figurines, and they would drive around and, I guess, battle each other. But this one looks like it's missing a wheel, to be honest. There should be a wheel right here. I remember how it used to look, and it had a wheel on the back along with the wheel in the front, and it used to be able to launch the wheel forward, if I remember it absolutely correctly. I might not remember that correctly, but I'm sure if you're looking at it and you remember, you'll let me know. But apparently I left all these guys assembled, and I have a whole bunch of them. I still got to figure out what I'm going to do with these ones. I would like to not have them out anymore, so maybe I can just thinking, just hold with me. I'm just doing some organizing. Oh, thanks. Yeah, the lighting is giving 90s scary movie vibes, isn't it? Yeah, I'm happy people are here and interacting and sending comments. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for pushing like, and thanks for being part of the live. I hope you're enjoying yourself. This isn't too fancy. This is just some organizing, and, you know, I guess I'll try to always keep up with what people are saying in the comments, but sometimes, you know, I'm just focused on what I'm doing. But right now we're looking at some of these Connects booklets, which look like this, which I don't know if any of you remember the Connects. These are Connects, and this is a trampoline tower. There was a very popular 90s Connect toy that had lots of commercials, and people wanted it from all over. Everyone always wanted this one. This one was like one of the cooler sets. People would literally come over to my house just to play with this. Whether they were my friends or not, I really don't know. Sometimes you just played with people because they had the cooler toys. I don't know. I don't know if they were actually my friends. Regardless, I know that they were coming over to hang out, and that's all that mattered at the end of the day. Let's see. All right. Well, maybe I should use... This was the original box that all of the magazines and booklets were in, and it looks like I still have the... You know, just like the boards that we use to build Legos, they're all in here. These ones were always like, whenever I was playing Legos with anybody, whoever could grab these first kind of like basically had the most fun building that day because they had all the options. You were able to really build something elaborate. But I probably should. Can I fit all of this stuff in here? Hopefully. These are the backdrops that were, oh, they're kind of sun damaged. Or water damaged? Definitely water damaged. Oh no, are both of them like this? So when you got the Studio Maker, no, they're not both like that, thank God. So when you had the Steven Spielberg Studio Maker, which came with a stop motion camera, they also gave you backdrops, and you basically had the scene from Jurassic Park 2 to create, because they gave you like a dinosaur, and Jurassic Park 2 just so happened to come out in theaters at the same time, so it was like a promotion for Jurassic Park 2, and it looks like these both will fit on top when I want to shut this box. So let's see what else we can get in here. Maybe the Technics. There's always stuff to organize in the shed. So there's a ton of stuff to do in here pretty much all the time. Until I get the Legos completely organized, I guess I'll be doing a lot of these live streams where I'm trying to figure out how to get them all to be more, I don't know, just stored better. And once again, these are the I really did leave. Oh, this one makes more sense. So this can be explained a little bit better. If you're just tuning in and you're not familiar with the Lego Technics, this is the Lego Technic that is a bot. It's like called the bot disc thrower or something like that. It's not really that creative of a name, but you took these guys out of their little cases, basically like a Pokemon type of thing would happen, where you'd fight another one, and this one's an insectoid in some degree, where it can fly by pushing its head back and forth. It has the ability to fly, and then it would have this arm right here that you put a disc in, and you slide the disc in just like this, and then you hold the disc back and you flick it. It doesn't work as well as I remember it. Here we go. You see that? That works really well. Where'd that go? And that's how you played with these things. I didn't realize I left them all assembled inside of the boxes, but it is nice that they are, because it makes more sense what they are and why I kept the boxes. I wouldn't have kept the boxes, I guess, if I didn't put them back in here, I guess. Yeah, they probably would have been thrown away. Last night, I watched a horror movie, and tonight I'm going to watch a horror movie again tonight because it's the Halloween season, and I want to share the movie that I watched last night, if those of you are willing to just give a good listen to. I don't want to ruin the movie, so I don't know how to really talk about it, but I guess the best way to say it is like Joyride with Paul Walker. It's an old, like, thriller horror type of movie where a truck driver tries to kill them. And I guess I can't talk about it too much because I'd be ruining it. And I don't want to ruin a movie for all of you fine people. If you decide to watch it, I don't want to be that guy that made it so then you don't enjoy it as much. But it's a funny movie to watch. Lots of plot holes. But it is scary. It is suspenseful. And that's what's important at the end of the day. But we're still organizing, so I'm going to try to focus a little bit more. And this is another guy that I kept fully assembled, but the discs are kind of mixed up with this guy. But this is one of the skiing guys, disc throwing arm right here. No, he has a harpoon. This guy's like an underwater villain of some sort. I guess. I'm not sure how this one works, but folding them back up, playing with them actually seems like a good idea. Breaking them out. But this guy has, I guess water abilities, because he has like a propeller on the back of his back, so he must be using that. This one is the desert guy, which, you know what, I think, oh dang it, I spilled some stuff. Yeah, well, his disc is right here, and I gotta keep the discs together with each one of them. It looks like Oh, he's the frost guy. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Not really. He still has a propeller on the back, but his discs have snowflakes on them. So that means that he's like a frost guy. This guy, his discs are in the desert, so they're more of like a desert terrain type of thing going on. And then let's see. Oh, and then this is the lava guy that has a firearm that clearly broke off. Yeah, this guy kind of weird looking. I mean, his head is where his crotch is. That's not that clever. Yeah, look at that. Kind of deformed guy. Doesn't look the best, but he has fire right here, and he has his disc throwing arm. He has the flame discs, so I guess he lives in a volcano of sorts. I also still have his booklet to put them together, which is helpful. So that's another one done and sealed. And we move on to the green guy, which I remember this one being my favorite one and one of the more logical ones. He's just a regular action figure, basically, that has a sword arm. And that sword arm, and then the disc throwing arm, and his disc is cities. You would have thought that he'd be like, you know, a swamp guy or something like that, because he's green and whatnot, but the disc shows a city on it, so I guess he's like a city dweller in some ways. I don't know. I'm not going to think too far into it. I do know that they all had backstories. I just don't remember what they were. So sealing this guy up into his. Come on, you can fit. I just took you out a second ago. I know you fit. That's good enough. No, that's not right. There we go. They're like kind of transformery too. They need to be adjusted to fit properly in their case, so you can take them. So you can take them like on the go. You see that these are for your belt, so you can put it on your belt. I don't know. It was the 90s. I don't know if anyone actually did that, but they did make it so you could put them on your belt and you could take it with you on the go, which I don't think is a bad thing at all. But just to make this easier, take this down so I can see this better, and so you can see my pumpkin in the background. Yeah, the pumpkin is very seasonal. This guy already went. Wait. So that guy is water. This guy's the frost guy. See, he's basically a skier. He has some skis, the disc throwing arm, just a skier, which is kind of nice. I mean, from an imaginative kid standpoint, it's great to have these little toys, but honestly, surprised that I've kept them as long as I have. So, and then I put anything else in this box? Of the Legos, that's basically it. So let's see if I could seal this box. Is there like Connect stuff up there that I should be looking at? This box is now sealed, actually, which is pretty good. All right, and let's see what's in this Connect. You guys remember these Connect boxes? They used to, you know, sell these boxes with a whole bunch of Connects in them. Oh, this has Connects magazines in it too. This one has the roller coaster and the booklets. So I guess it makes more sense for this stuff to come out too. No, I kind of want to keep this Connects box. It's a classic box for Connects to be held in for when I'm, you know, doing Connects on the go and I want to go and do them somewhere else. I guess that's why they put them in this box. That's why they gave me that box to begin with. Now let's see, what else do we have going on up here? Got a lot of things up there to look at, that's for sure. Got a whole bunch of DVDs that I'm gonna need to do something with. Friends season 7, randomly. Bored to Death, The Simpsons, my original Family Guy DVDs. Back in the day, these were a huge thing. You know, we didn't have the streaming, so you needed these DVDs in order to watch these shows. And these shows were really epic. Everyone loved watching these shows. People always enjoyed when I put it on in the background whenever people were hanging out at my house. Ink for the printer. Put that over there. There we go. Okay, perfect. All right. Maybe. What else is there? What else do I want to organize or look at? Maybe we should take a look at this thing that I got going on down here. This is my dad's old record player. It's been wrapped for a little while. Maybe we should see if it still works. It's been wrapped for quite a while, so this is organizing, but also in the shed, there's just stuff in here that I need to decide what to do with. This is one of those things. Is it going to be stored up in the shelves? Is it going to be, you know, used? If it still works, I feel like I should find a place to keep it inside the house. It'd be nice to use it when people are over, but it is a portable record player. And it is a Weber? I thought they made grills. Webcore. And this is a Webcore portable record player with radio and phono. Let's see if this works. If you're just tuning in, whether you're on YouTube or TikTok, I'm doing the same thing for both of these streams. We're just organizing in this shed, just hanging out. It's the Halloween season. My Halloween pumpkin's behind me, and we're just now going through some of the stuff that's in the shed, organizing what we can. Right now, I've taken out an old record player, and we're just going to see if it still works. I've unwrapped it now, and it has... It's locked, unlocked. Oh, nice. All right, so this is an old record player. I do have records, but not in here. The recording output. Huh, it smells like my grandma's house. But that makes sense, because this is my dad's record player from when he was a kid. But it does smell like my grandma's house. Let's see. So, is the cable in here? This is a cable, but why doesn't it want to come out? Nope, not that way. Come on. Everything's old here, so I gotta be careful too. It's gonna use some power. It's plugged in, nothing's happening so far. Wait a minute. Yeah, I don't see any power coming through. Usually there's indication lights that show that there's power going to the unit. Okay. All right. Well, I lost power out here. Oh, dang it. Okay. Well, that was unexpected. I'll be right back. My bad. Hold on, people. I'm sorry. I plugged in something really old.
Yeah, I can tell. It was lights dimmed and then they all went out.
The circuit?
Probably.
I plugged in an old record player. And it like turned on and then everything shut off.
Yeah.
I'm live still, so I think it's fun. It was funny. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, so which I don't want to shut this off.
No, this side over here is probably, I don't know. It's lights. Turn off. Battery's on, that's on.
That's so weird. Those are the two that used to shut off already.
So whatever's attached over here.
All right. Well, if I shut off something, I don't know how to indicate which one's that's at. So I'm gonna shut off and turn things on. If I shut it off, I'm so sorry. Is everything back on?
I didn't turn the lights back on. The record player's not plugged in still, right?
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I think these are
Alright.
but
All lights, I don't know.
are all lights back on?
I mean, this is the only light that went off.
Oh,
And
okay.
then everything else-
But nothing's off, right?
No.
Okay, good. It's not plugged in.
Alright, cool.
I know, right? It's sad.
I mean, you're plugged in with one outlet for everything.
All right, that's a good point. Yeah, yeah. But it's mainly lights. Okay, sorry about that, all you fine people. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for standing by. I have a lot of things happening here. I plugged in this old record player, and all of the circuits needed to be set back because blew a fuse. So I lost power in here and all over the house. So we're not going to play with this. I'm going to have to figure this out later and see if it really still works. But I feel like I should be keeping it and storing it in the shed. So it's going to find its place in here, and I'll organize this into everything else. Sorry I had to walk away on that one. I did need to reset the circuits. So it was actually kind of funny that this blew the circuits. It is mainly because I am kind of powering everything in the shed off of one extension cord. So And that also is part of the issue, which I can probably try this thing on in the house and it won't have the same effect. But due to the fact that I'm powering multiple things with the same extension cord out here, I guess I just plugged in one too many things, and that's just how that worked out for me. Thanks for following. Thanks for being part of the live stream so far. It's been an interesting one. Who knew I was going to blow a fuse? And you go out there and have to reset the circuit board. So it's been exciting. It's been an exciting one too. We've still got some more stuff to do. If you're just tuning in, it's just hanging out in the shed, organizing a little bit here and there, and maybe talking about some Halloween stuff. I got my pumpkin lit up in the background, which if you haven't seen the pumpkin video, I did post it on both YouTube and on TikTok. You could see how I carved this pumpkin and got it to be all ghosty-like. Oh yeah. But it kind of feels like it's already rotting, which is a shame. Really, it's a big shame. All right. Next, let's see. Let's see what we got down here. Bunch of towels. These are rags, which I need to find a new place to put all of the rags. Or maybe not. I mean, this is a box. This box, no, does not have a lid. The Christmas tree. Bunch of Christmas lights. I'm pretty sure they're good being down there. So the Christmas tree and the Christmas lights, they kind of have a good spot already. I think I'm going to try to redo this area that has some tools, but I'm not going to do that one now. We're just going to check what's inside of this box. All right, my sister's stamp collection, which she put in like a giveaway pile, but I decided to I guess kind of keep them. But it's also like, stamps used to be a really big deal back in the day, so it is a nice thing to kind of have, but we really don't need these anymore. But it's nice to know that I put them all inside of a box. Put that back over here for now. Most likely put those in the Goodwill section. Maybe people will want them, I don't know. Blocks. Which types of blocks are these ones? Oh, these are the marble blocks. That makes sense. The emergency water, that's definitely something that's going to stay. File cabinet folder, which this one's one of the bad file cabinet folders. As in, it doesn't really fit. You know, it's not like it's bad. It just doesn't fit with all of the other stuff. Sanding paper. All of the other sanding stuff. This is the charger for the electric scooter. That makes sense to me. To maybe keep it with the other chargers. Yeah, that makes more sense. Oh, now I have I'm still kind of also decorating the shed at the same time. The shed is an ongoing project, so you're joining me in my shed, and right now, you know, it's the Halloween season. It's kind of spooky in here right now, but it's pretty well lit, honestly. It's a nice area to be in. But I think the DVDs that I'm going to be keeping, I should probably flip them around so you could read each one of the labels. I just can't throw these away. On days that the internet goes out or something, it'll be nice to come and grab one of these. Even though the internet usually only goes out for a couple of hours, sometimes it goes out longer. And it's nice to have something to watch, even though the Xbox, I think, is the only thing that plays DVDs now. Now let's see what else is in here. It's a bag of clothes. I'd like to get some more stuff out or some more stuff up. What's in that thing? Yeah, it's time for me to go up into the top half, maybe grab one more box or something. I'll stay live for a little longer if you're just tuning in, just organizing and hanging out in the shed right now. I'm just going to go to the top level. Let's see what's up here. A lot of Legos, but I want to see what's up with this thing. Yeah, it sounded bad, but it wasn't. Connects box. There's nothing in that one. What is in here? All right. And another box. Nothing's in this. I mean, sometimes I just store empty boxes, apparently. This can be given away. Going on to that giveaway pile that I've got going on right there. What else? I should probably go back up there one more time, see if there's anything else I could bring down to organize tonight. I'm sure you fine people are watching on the internet might find it amusing for me to go through some random box. I guess I need a light. Okay. Not a lot of stuff is left up here right now. So we've got that stuff. What else is here? Boots and there we go. If you're just tuning in, we're just organizing stuff and going through boxes. And this is all Legos. All right. What type of Legos, though? Multiple sets, definitely. This is from the train set. Looks like these cables are starting to rot away. It's too bad. I need to maybe figure out a way to wrap them and keep them in better shape. Yeah, they're getting real loose. I can tell that that's not good. I like to keep that in good shape. Because that powers this, which is the train piece. Oh, this is part of the R2D2 set, and I should probably good. Just checking to make sure I didn't leave batteries in any of these things, because that, you know, the rust and the eroding and whatever, and doesn't last forever. All right, good. So this is like you gotta plug it into a computer to program it, if I remember correctly, but I forgot how to plug it into a computer. On off selection. There's a booklet for it. Oh, this guy's pretty cool. It used to be one of my favorite Lego pieces, and really it's just a figurine. It's just this guy. He's pretty awesome. Okay, well, I mean, I'm just checking to see if there's anything that's not Lego in here, but this is all just Legos. It's another one of the Lego boxes that I got going on. This is a Connect, but whatever, I'll leave it in there. I definitely got to separate all of these. I can tell that this is the stuff that's for the Millennium Falcon build, which I should probably start separating and getting that stuff out of here. I'd like to build that Lego set in the future with all you fine people watching, just as a live stream. Ah, dang it. The piece fell. Perfect. Alright, well, actually, you know what? These Legos look like they're in pretty good shape. I've already separated one Lego set for me to build, so I think I can put these three things back up on the top there, and it might make it a lot easier for me to do some stuff in the shed. We're just looking at making sure to put some things away, organize this place a little bit better, make it easier for myself, you know? So I can do the maximum amount of activities and building projects in the shed by not having it just be full of junk. That's just not what I want. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and slide this guy actually back up here. It's such a rectangle shape. I don't really like the fact that it could spill, so that's weird. Oh, that's why. All this stuff fell down. Dang it. It's one Lego box. These two things come down right now. This cable is probably pretty useless. Well, let's get up some of this other stuff. The Connect boxes. Can stay down here for right now, but I want to take this box, put it back up here. And that one's done. Hey, we're having some fun in here, right? Thanks for dropping by, and those of you that are tuning in or just tuning in, you know, welcome. I'm in the shed doing some organization, looking at some stuff, bringing down some things, maybe putting some things away. I'm doing what I can in here, just trying not to blow out any circuits anymore, which I do have pretty much everything plugged in, so I shouldn't be plugging in anything else. So we're just going to be looking at more stuff. So if you're just tuning in, welcome. Drop a like, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. Regardless, try to keep up and see what's going on, right? I'm going to put some more stuff up here, but not that much stuff. I think these two Connect boxes fit pretty perfectly this way. And I got a whole bunch more. So water, emergency water, light bulb, and an old light bulb is broken. I know it's broken, so that's basically trash. Okay. Spare tools. And what else do I have to go through that's already here or needs to go up? It'd be nice to do something with this. This could be a nice project to do. It's just a piece of wood that, you know, I guess I could paint on it or make a collage. In the shed, the art projects that are normally done here, besides pumpkin carving, which, you know, that was a first yesterday, which was a lot of fun, is mainly collages. I make a lot of collages in here, but I usually make collages on canvases or on old like old paintings or something. Whatever, you know, I could just kind of like have some fun with some of that stuff. But it looks like these are actually pretty good to use when it comes to the other stuff. Is this collage material? It is. Okay. So got ourselves some collage material. Let's put I guess these guys should just go back up there because I'm not going to be doing that today. I'm not going to make any of the artwork that I've got going on in the shed. Just be nice to get these guys back up there. Okay. And that's good. I just want to see what else is on this side. The hot glue gun. Definitely not going to use that. Lots of spider webs. There's lots of spider webs in this shed. If you're just tuning in, we're just organizing, looking at some stuff, trying to get some things together. And we've got a lot of... There's also like a curtain that I could put down if I really want to. Maybe some of this stuff should go up here, because I do want to be able to put the Lego booklets and stuff. So what is this? This is high school, and that's channel 19, which is my first job. So those are just documents which most likely can all be thrown away, which whenever I go through old file cabinets, normally I just throw everything away that's inside of them because I really don't need to keep any of that stuff. No, not at all. But let's see. For this stuff, I think I'm going to go back up there actually. I want to throw some stuff into a corner because I want to get more stuff off the ground. So I take the art stuff. Put that up there. I still got a whole bunch of room for me to put a whole bunch of things up here. And I think, now let's go through, well, this is a Happy Halloween sign that I put up. That's still going to stay up there. Camp Sheeny. It's one of my jobs. It's a really great job. But it's a bunch of documents I really don't need to have down here. I got some more space up there, so I should probably relocate some things. This one is a must on relocating. But I should probably also just do a double check of it. Oh, yeah. I do not need to keep all this stuff, but it is high school stuff too. These are film club applications, which I can't believe I had every single film club application still from each person. Seems like a waste. Storyboards that I used to do. Yeah, I understand why I still have this. I can't throw away any of this stuff. Yeah, why would I? Yeah, it's kind of funny to see. It's frozen in time. But these JVC manuals on how to operate JVC cameras, I probably don't need those anymore. I'll probably get rid of that. That does make sense to dispose of. But there's some stuff in here that I would like to keep. But I could probably merge it with that box, which is the other high school stuff. But I'm going to do that on another day. Right now I'm going to take this box and slide it up here. Let's get up there. Gotta move some things around to be able to slide this down. Perfect. These are old cables. There we go. And these old cables going way back there. Those old cables are just like old XLR cables and whatnot. They're still good. I'll use them later on most likely, so I don't really want to throw them away. Let's see. The high school box is right here along with all of this stuff. I think that that is good for me to be able to get the Lego booklets and magazines are now right here. Actually a great spot for them. Put the happy Halloween sign back up. It's a festive moment in here. Festive moment indeed. Yeah, I got my Halloween sign and my pumpkin right there. Yeah, the Halloween season's a good one, and it's a shame it's coming to an end so fast, but it's been a lot of fun. So, I mean, I can't complain about at least what I've done so far. I mean, I've been having a great time. And now, let's see what else I can get. I think the connects can start going up. Yeah, these are the old connects. The connects are very hard to put together. So I've like left them semi-assembled for the different types of sets that I could build, because they're actually very difficult and they take a long time to connect each piece together, because it hurts your fingers, if I remember correctly. Okay, this box is gonna go up. So it's this box, which is, the connects are really properly organized. So every type of piece is like in its own little box, which makes it harder for me to store it because it does take up more space, but it is better that way for everybody, including me. Now I take this one. There we go. And this box too. Awesome. Making great progress over here. More connects. More connects. All right, just double checking. Looks like this one needs to go up here. The thing about the way I have everything organized right now is that in order for you to really get to most things, you kind of have to take a lot of stuff out, which isn't necessarily logical, but it is practical. I guess that's what matters. And there we go. Another box. Up here. This one as well. And those are the tinier pieces. That's why it sounded so loud moving it. See, when I moved these boxes, you can tell which ones are the tiny pieces. There we go. The connects are now all up where they deserve to be. Now I can finally really move around here a lot easier. There's a lot of stuff on the ground. I was just walking around it. But not so much anymore, which is a plus. There's still a printer in here now, but I don't know if that's going to stay. Let's see. Another thing I have in here that I'd like to show off. So during the more like cold months of the year, it is fun to come into the shed and to just kind of lay down in this hammock. It's a parachute hammock that I set up in the shed. And just kind of put it right here, and I got myself oh dang it, that's not where it goes. It goes on this hook, right? And is that right? Yeah, I gotta fix this really quick. There we go. If I don't do it this way, it gets too it gets too low and doesn't work exactly right. It has a pillow attached to it at all times. Shed is a nice place to hang out in. It really is. I like the shed. It's a nice soothing area. Now, I've got my pumpkin right here still. I'm just going to move that over to the side. And I'm just going to take a moment and let's just double check this hammock. Okay, yeah, nice. All right, so this is the hammock. Just gotta make sure it's braced right. So I always sit on it nice and slowly, because it's, you know, it's in the shed, and really, honestly, you shouldn't set up a hammock in the shed, but I do, and this is what it looks like when I'm in my hammock. So the hammock actually works pretty well. See, look at that. It's nice, and it's right by this table, so I can usually do stuff while also hanging out in the shed. I could be in my hammock and working at the table and whatnot, and honestly, it's starting to approach the time of year where the hammock is really fun to set up and, you know, like, just hang out in the shed when it's colder. When it's cold, you could just come in with like a sweatshirt and a whole bunch of layers, and it's a lot of fun to be in here. When it's like the middle of summer, it's too hot in here to really like enjoy the hammock, but this is what it looks like when I set the hammock up. And I actually was not capable of setting up this hammock anytime recently because I just had too much stuff on the ground. When you have piles on the ground, it makes it hard to like move in the hammock. And you see it now, right now, I can hammock it, which is just, I guess, swinging back and forth. Regardless, just hanging out in the hammock. It's nice to see that people are dropping by. Thanks for watching me on YouTube and on TikTok. We're just organizing in the shed, hanging out right now. This is before dinner time. It's a festive time of year where we've got the Halloween stuff in the air. You know, we've got a happy Halloween sign right here for you. And my pumpkin, it's right there. Now, the pumpkin, it was carved last night. I probably do another carving of pumpkins tomorrow night as well. I can see people are saying things. Maybe I'll just interact from here on out, because I kind of feel like the accomplishment of tonight was getting things organized better, so I could set back up the hammock as well, and also just kind of like have more space in here in general. It's always nice to have space. Yeah, I am having a late dinner, but it's already pre-made. It's just pasta. It's 8 o'clock, so I'll probably eat within the next hour. But we're at 74 minutes on this live stream, and it's just fun to stream for a good amount of time. 74 minutes is a long time. Honestly, it's a long time, and we've done a lot today. So I appreciate each one of you that have stuck by and watched the stream so far. I hope you're entertained. I know I'm entertaining myself because, you know, like I got these things going on. We've so far organized a couple of different things, cleared the ground in the shed, gotten a whole bunch of stuff up on the top shelves. I've shown you guys the hammock, which is right here, which I'm just gonna take apart the hammock for right now and put it back. It's an easy like clip and clip off, and it's the best thing to have in a shed, in my opinion. I love having a hammock in my shed. And it's a parachute hammock, so you know. Okay, now I have a giveaway pile over there starting up. Over here is just tools. I should probably do a couple more things in here before I call it a night on the streaming. I do hope everyone's at least enjoyed themselves while watching me stream myself. I know we didn't carve pumpkins tonight, but you know, I honestly could just grab one of the other pumpkins and start carving away if I really wanted to. But I did want to organize the shed a little bit more because there's just been a lot of stuff in here, and I keep streaming in here because it's a lot of fun, and I think I need to customize it a little bit better. I need to work on the lighting a little bit. But overall, it still works for a place for me to broadcast myself, and it doesn't disturb my my roommate, you know. It's outside of the house. It makes it a safer zone, and there's also not like a TV on in the background where I could get flagged for copyright infringement and whatnot. Although it is nice to have multiple things happening while I film myself. I like having things on. Let's see. What did someone just say? It like flagged you. The lighting does fit the holiday season of Halloween. Thank you. Yeah, it really does. I wish I had more Halloween activities to do. I don't really... Besides pumpkin carving, what are some other Halloween activities that I could do in here? I guess tell ghost stories? I don't know. I don't really know any ghost stories anymore. Does anyone know any good ghost stories? I could do the battles. I really don't understand what's happening when I do the live co-hosting battles. I don't get it. I mean, I know something's happening, but, you know, it's not like incredibly obvious what's... I mean, if I feel like you just kind of like, it's like a meet and greet with people, and then it turns into just kind of like trying to get the most likes, which is kind of, I guess, the point. But yeah, it's nice to have all you people here. Thanks for tuning in and being part of the live stream. Appreciate the support, the likes, the follows. In general, we're having a good time. I do have a couple more things I could do, and we folded up all of the rags and the towels. We have some bags. These are tools. That's the emergency water. That's right, I keep emergency water in the shed. That is like the best, in case of an emergency, the shed's right outside the house and a great place to keep some stuff stored. So I just have some extra water in here in case of emergencies. This is a bag of clothes and a rag. I guess this can go just back here for right now. I don't know what I was expecting to do with it. Oh, lots of spiders. Lots of spiders. But that's a good thing, right? Is it really that bad to have spiders in the shed? The amount of spider webs in here, many. Just many. Many, many spider webs. But, you know, it's not that bad. But let's see. What else? Budweiser. Hammers. lots of tools. I'm just gonna put these in the back area. Good, I've cleared up more of the floor space. That's pretty perfect. The tackle boxes, more of the towels. Guess getting to a good point. I'm feeling pretty good. We've been streaming for 80 minutes, and the garage or the shed is well organized to a certain degree. I always feel better when I take the time to clean it up a bit and make sure to store some things up in the top shelves, and to just, not let it get too messy, because it is fun to actually have the floor space available and to be able to walk around and film myself in here. And I'm just trying to actually make it a better filming space. If I can go live more often, it would be in here. Out of all places, I do like being in here, and I like the I like the fact that I built this with my friend. We put together the whole thing, and now I'm just going to try to figure out how to do some good lighting. I have this one light bulb set up in the shed right now, and it's one of those like multi-light bulbs, which does like smooth transitions between colors, which is pretty cool, right? It's a pretty cool light bulb. It gets the job done. It creates that special aroma, I guess is what you could say. If you're just tuning in, welcome, and I hope you're enjoying watching me in my shed right now, because we just finished organizing a whole bunch of stuff and putting some stuff away. I don't think I'll be organizing or putting any more stuff away, but now I'm just kind of like hanging out with all you fine people. It is nice to see all of y'all. And last night we did some pumpkin carving, and tonight we just did some organizing and putting away some stuff. And right now I'm showing off the lights, because this is just the other stuff that I have in the shed. Flash? What's flash setting? Oh, okay, that's a bit much. Let's just give ourselves a good red tone. That's nice. Can I make that brighter? I can make it darker. Can't make it brighter. Let's just go with a white. Yeah, we'll just stick with that for right now. My pumpkin's over here. I got a happy Halloween sign. I'll probably end up going live tomorrow and carving some more pumpkins. So take mental note if you've enjoyed watching me tonight and you want to watch me tomorrow night. You can be doing that, because I'll probably be pumpkin carving again. I could do more tonight, but right now it looks like the best thing for me to do is to finish this stream, go on inside, eat something, and watch a scary movie. Yeah, because it's the Halloween season. If you're not watching scary movies and hanging out, just enjoying the season for what it is, then, seize it. Take opportunity. You should. It's fun. It's fun to do some of the seasonal Halloween activities and the Halloween things, which are just, like carving pumpkins and watching old Halloween movies. And I really honestly don't like horror movies, but I like Halloween movies and some thrillers. But if it's Halloween themed, it's a lot of fun. It honestly is. It can be, but it can also be a hassle. But regardless, it was fun to get some progress done in the shed right here today. There's not a lot more I can do in here unless I want to really take out some stuff and start a whole nother project, but then I could be in here for a long time, and I am starting to get hungry. And I'm appreciative for every single person that's tuned in on YouTube and on TikTok to be part of this live stream and support it and push like and whatnot. And I appreciate every single one of you. I've been having a lot of fun. And now is just a good time for those of you that want to ask any questions on TikTok or on YouTube. I'm paying attention to the comments a little bit more right now, but we are approaching the end of the live stream for the most part. I mean, I can't wait to eat dinner, and that's what's going to happen next. I'm going to definitely eat some dinner in a little while, but for right now, I'm still in the shed and still hanging out, and If you do have any questions, now's the time to ask those questions. I'm just gonna move something really quick. I realize I don't like this, so I guess I am gonna continue to keep organizing. I don't like where this is, so I'm gonna move this down, and that gets a floor spot now that there's some open floor. This is another rag. This can go with the rags, which are now going underneath this table. There's an area that has like some drawer stuff, and I put some rags in there, and that seems like the best thing to do. These are just empty boxes, so I really actually, these can be thrown away. These are just old shoe boxes. So I guess I have a lot more space than I thought I did. And this is extra tools. Well, let's see. Oh, this stuff can be thrown away too. These are bags that were used. Well, this is the extra supplies we have that's for inside the house. Yeah. Tinfoil. These tinfoil, there's just so much of it, it lasts forever. All right, but that's not the point right now. Wow, we got a whole bunch of space up here. Okay. Well, I guess this can go here and here. I got a bunch of space right there right now. I just keep throwing some stuff away, but it looks like this should probably go up there. Yeah, there we go. That feels right. These things I actually think I'm going to get rid of. I don't really like these. Those of you that aren't familiar with them, you kind of like stack them. I think it goes, I think you flip it around. Yeah. And you stack like this. And they kind of go like that, and they're like little cubbies. I don't really like them. They haven't been very useful for me in general. So I think these are going to be going in the giveaway pile. I tried to use them in here, but I just couldn't really find a good spot for them to be. Yeah. I have TikToks telling me that they're notifying people that I'm live, and well, I'm wrapping things up. Right now, we're just at the end of this live stream. I'm just trying to get a couple more things accomplished, because if you've been with me this whole time, I'm just organizing in my shed right now, trying to get some things put together, as in like stuff off the ground and more space, so then maybe tomorrow I can do more of this live streaming, and we can carve another pumpkin, and there's just more space in here, and it's always nicer to be in here when there's more space and I don't feel like I'm stuck in one spot. Yeah, it's my doing, because I just bring stuff into the shed sometimes and I don't put it away. But I've been going through stuff in my shed very frequently, and getting rid of a lot of stuff, because I had a lot of things in storage. I built the shed for those things, but I've actually gotten rid of a bunch of stuff, but there's still just a bunch of stuff in here to distract me, and I still have to go through a whole bunch of boxes, it feels like, but I have a bunch of space available up here on this top shelf. But I really don't have much left on the ground, except for all of these boxes that are the Statue of Liberty Lego pieces separated. I took the time to get all of the Legos that I need to be able to build the Statue of Liberty, which I'm going to start building that relatively soon, and doing live streams of me building a Lego set in here. But that's going to be after the Halloween season is over, because it would be nice to do one more stream where I carve some pumpkins, because that's a lot of fun for me, and that's what streaming is all about, doing some things that you like to do that other people can see you do. And actually, carving pumpkins is one of the more entertaining things that I can do on a live stream. So I'm going to definitely be doing that. Yeah, and once again, more of the Legos that are used to do the Statue of Liberty build. I'm just going to slide that up here. And that feels good. It's nice when a few things feel organized in the shed. This is a broken box, so I'm going to just keep that closer to the front. This is trash. I never really clear out the trash can. I never really clear out the trash can that's in the shed. Not that frequently. But, oh, nice. They always congratulate me on TikTok whenever I go 90 minutes. It's nice to go 90 minutes, but we are approaching the end of this live stream, so 90 minutes is right where it's ending, honestly. I still have my pumpkin right here for you guys to gaze at. I've been told that this is a very festive lighting and Halloween type of themed video. And I wish I was doing more of a Halloween activity, but right now I don't have that going on. No, we're just organizing and hanging out in the shed, and that organizing and hanging out has now come to an end. So I'm going to go inside and eat some dinner and watch maybe a nice horror movie, or it's just a festive Halloween movie. I've seen that there's a lot of stuff out. I do actually want to watch that movie Trap. Doesn't look that good, but I still want to watch it. But it's a thriller, so it should be suspenseful, maybe disturbing in some ways. It is M. Night Shyamalan, so it is something that he does, but I've heard that it's not as good as it could be. But there's a bunch of other movies that I definitely want to watch. I really would like to watch the Alien movies again. Always enjoy watching them. Later on tonight, I definitely will figure out a good movie, but now I get to go inside and eat my dinner. And I do hope that everyone's enjoyed watching me stream live on YouTube and on TikTok. Thanks for following. Thanks for being part of the live stream and liking and, just being supportive in the comment section in general. I've appreciated each and every one of you. I've had fun broadcasting myself live right now in my shed and organizing with all of you. So thank you for dropping by and being part of it in general. Each and every one of you has made my day a little bit better, because I do like the fact that I've been interacting with more people online. And it's always nice to just see that people are dropping by. It is a fun experience, and I'm happy to be going live. So hopefully you can catch me again tomorrow, because I'll go live again tomorrow after the workday and all that jazz. And maybe we'll carve some pumpkins. So feel free to join me. It will be another October day. Once again, I just want to show off the pumpkin that I carved yesterday and the happy Halloween sign. I hope you're having a good festive Halloween, and take the time to watch something scary or spooky tonight. And I hope that you have a good rest of the night. Thanks again for watching. Feel free to subscribe and watch my other videos, both here on YouTube and on TikTok. It's been a great time. Once again, have a good Halloween festive night. Maybe get spooky or whatnot. I don't know. It's all up to you. Anyways, thanks again, and bye. It's been fun. I know I had a good time. I hope you did too. Enjoy yourself and have a good rest of the night.